Good day and a joyous Independence Day to all our viewers in Ghana. Today we mark a historic moment as Ghana celebrates 67 years of freedom and progress. On behalf of the AAU TV, we extend our warmest wishes to all Ghanaians on this special occasion. Happy Independence Day. Now to our top stories. South Africa's higher education faces financial strain. In sports, Juventus star Pogba banned for doping. In health, new study reveals benefit of fasting beyond weight loss. And in business, gas exporting nations unite to tackle demand fluctuations. Welcome to the AAU TV Mid-Week News. My name is Mamiukwa Utakwanyame. We'll be right back. Stay with us. South Africa's public universities are facing financial strain due to government budget cuts. The cut in spending by the South African government is approximately 5 billion South African rand, equivalent to $260 million US. Professor Francis Peterson, chairperson of Universities South Africa, warns of the impact on infrastructure, quality and student access.
Since government budget allocated an additional 25.7 billion South African rand, equivalent to $1.3 billion, to the education sector. The budget breakdown reveals a concerning trend. While the National Student Financial Aid Scheme responsible for student financial aid is projected to receive 51 billion South African rand over the next 3 years, university subsidies are expected to drop to 50 billion South African rand in the same period. This shift in priorities, according to Professor Peterson, raises concerns about the long-term health of South African universities. Professor Francis Peterson, chairperson of University South Africa, also warns that inflation is eroding the real value of this increase. These funding cuts come at a time when universities are already grappling with rising operational costs, including infrastructure maintenance and staff salaries. This financial pressure is leading to difficult decisions, potentially impacting the quality of education and research. Additionally, student protests demanding better funding, accommodation, and services highlight the human cost of these budgetary constraints. Professor Peterson emphasizes the need for universities to move beyond traditional funding models and explore innovative solutions. This involves diversifying income streams, potentially through collaborative ventures and critically evaluated academic offerings to ensure efficient resource allocation. He also stresses the importance of collaboration between universities, the government, and the private sector to find sustainable solutions to these complex challenges.
Meanwhile, Mount Kenya University has secured its status as a United Nations Academic Impact Hub for another year, solidifying its commitment to reducing educational inequalities as part of the Sustainable Development Goals. This feat marks MKU's second term since 2021. The university will continue working with global partners to ensure equitable access to education and empower individuals from diverse backgrounds.
Professor Peter Wanderi, who oversees the UNAI Hub at MKU, highlighted the university's commitment to providing affordable education and flexible payment options for students facing financial challenges. MKU offers scholarships and collaborates with organizations like the Danish Refugee Council to support students from refugee camps and underprivileged communities. Beyond financial assistance, MKU spearheads various initiatives like the Graduate Enterprise Academy, offering free entrepreneurial training to youth in collaboration with international partners. The university also partners with the Molly Children's Family to provide education and necessities to over 4,000 former street children. MKU's academic programs like development studies, social work, and environmental security directly contribute to achieving the SDGs. UNAI is a UN initiative that partners with universities to promote human rights, sustainability, and conflict resolution. MKU is one of the 17 universities globally designated as UNAI hubs, each championing a specific SDG.
In health, new research sheds light on what happens to our body during extended fasting periods, revealing surprising discoveries beyond just weight loss. The study published in Nature Metabolism shows significant changes occur across multiple organs after 3 days without food, potentially offering clues to health benefits beyond weight loss.
At Queen Mary University of London and the Norwegian School of Sports Sciences studied 12 healthy volunteers who fasted for 7 days on water only. Blood protein levels were monitored, revealing distinct changes in 1/3 of the measured proteins after 3 days, indicating a comprehensive response across the body. These changes went beyond the expected switch to burning fat for energy, suggesting potential benefits for brain health and other areas. While the study confirmed fasting's effectiveness for weight loss, the researchers emphasized that the potential health benefits beyond weight loss only emerged after 3 days of complete calorie restriction, longer than previously thought. The study's findings could pave the way for future research and development of therapies inspired by fasting, potentially helping individuals who cannot undergo prolonged fasting for various reasons. This research adds scientific evidence to the age-old practice of fasting used for health purposes and opens doors for further exploration of its potential applications.
Stick with us for news in Discovery after this short break. We'll be right back.
Are you a university, college, high school, private organization, NGO, individual professor, instructor or facilitator seeking to take advantage of the numerous benefits of online education? Look no further. The AAU eLearn Africa LMS is a great opportunity to begin your journey to online course development and creation for teaching, learning and training purposes. AAU eLearn Africa LMS, which is a partnership between the Association of African Universities and eLearn Africa, has made available ease to use online learning tools to all stakeholders within the educational ecosystem of the African continent. This is to enhance teaching and learning in the bid to expand online learning opportunities for students in Africa. The online platform is open and available for free to all stakeholders and facilitates virtual access to classes without needing the other tools such as Zoom, Microsoft Teams, among others. For more information, visit www.elearnafricalms.com or contact us via aaulms@aau.org or estherm@elearnafrica.com. Follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook at AAU eLearn Africa LMS.
Welcome back from the break, and in Discovery, Africa's majestic birds of prey from the martial eagle of the battler are experiencing a silent and rapid decline, raising concerns about the health of the continent's ecosystems.
A new study by the Peregrine Fund and the University of St. Andrews reveals these raptor birds face a unique challenge: their dependence on protected areas that are shrinking or mismanaged. Experts believe reduced prey availability due to habitat loss within protected areas is a contributing factor. The human impact on these birds is multifaceted, including poisoning, collisions with power lines, and hunting due to traditional beliefs or trophies. Conservationists highlight the critical role these birds play as scavengers, preventing disease spread, and emphasize the slow production rates that make them especially vulnerable. To ensure their survival, experts advocate for expanding protected areas, aligning with the goals of the Convention on Biological Diversity, COP15, to conserve 30% of the world's land by 2030, improving management of existing sanctuaries to provide adequate habitat and food sources, engaging communities to raise awareness about the importance of these birds and foster responsible practices. Currently, only 14% of Africans' land is protected. Strategic planning and insulation of power lines are crucial to mitigate electrocution risks.
We'll be back with news on sports and entertainment. Stay with us. Welcome to the Sports and Entertainment segment with Jemima. Jemima, it's good to have you here.
I'm glad to be here, Mom Yuko. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, and I must say you're looking exquisite.
Oh, you look so good too.
Thank you, Jemima. Just take us through what's going on in the world of sports.
Okay, so you're welcome to the Sports and Entertainment segment. And in sport, Juventus midfielder Paul Pogba has been hit with a 4-year doping ban by Italy's anti-doping court. Coach Mr. Milano agreed, while refraining from commenting on the ruling itself, expressed his sorrow for Pogba and acknowledged the loss of a very good person, an extraordinary player for the sport.
In it comes. Oh, Pogba! It's 4!
Paul Pogba, the versatile and powerful French midfielder, has been banned for 4 years by Italian's anti-doping court after testing positive for testosterone in August 2023. The 30-year-old, who previously enjoyed a stint at Juventus from 2012 to 2016 before returning in 2022, has appealed to the ban to the Court of Arbitration for Sports. Injuries have limited Pogba's appearance in recent seasons, including the 2022 World Cup final, which he missed due to a knee injury. Despite this setback, Juventus currently sits second in Serie A, although they trail Inter Milan by 12 points.
In entertainment, in history once again, Beyoncé has become the first black woman to achieve the top spot on the Billboard Country Music Chart. Her latest single, Texas Hold'em, secured the #1 position on the country playlist chart, while marking a groundbreaking moment in the genre.
Joining the ranks of Justin Bieber, Billy Ray Cyrus, and Ray Charles, Beyoncé's influence spans across diverse musical genres. With this historical milestone, Beyoncé not only continues to break barriers, but also reshapes the narrative of representation within the music industry. Her success highlights the evolving landscape of country music, showcasing the genre's openness to diverse artists and paving the way for future trailblazers.
That's all for our sports and entertainment segment. My name is Jemima Daladem Duche. Stay tuned for Business and International.
In business news, at the 7 gas exporting countries Forum Summit in Algeria, member nations have united in commitment to collaboration against market demand volatility, particularly amidst challenges posed by shifting energy dynamics. The summit, hosting leaders from 14 countries, including Russia, Iran, Qatar, and Venezuela, centered discussions on the theme of natural gas for a secure and sustainable future.
President Abdul Majid Tebboune, acting as host, affirmed his country's dedication to cooperation among member states, emphasizing the need to fortify the position of gas as an environmentally friendly and sustainable resource. Tebboune highlighted the importance of continued collaboration in shaping a collective vision for the gas industry amid evolving global energy landscapes. The summit's focus on natural gas for a secure and sustainable future gained significance against the backdrop of dwindling demand for traditional oil and gas, coupled with the rising competition from renewable energy sources. Member nations acknowledged the challenges and expressed a collective commitment to addressing recurring volatility in natural gas demand, recognizing its impact on global economic performance. President Tebboun's Algiers declaration underlined the significance of medium and long-term natural gas contracts, fair and stable pricing, and sustained investment to enhance energy security and foster resilient energy systems. The commitment reflects a strategic approach aimed at addressing market uncertainties and ensuring stability in the natural gas sector. Delegates at the summit concurred on promoting natural gas as an abundant, affordable, flexible, and reliable energy source. Additionally, there was a shared commitment to harness and develop environmentally friendly, efficient, and sustainable technologies. The summit resolution signaled a collective effort to adapt to evolving energy landscapes and position natural gas as a vital component in the global energy transition.
Looking for a job in higher education institution on the African continent? There is no need to go looking. The Africa Education Jobs Board will deliver available jobs to you via our platform. To start your search, visit our website. On our website, you will find variety of job postings classified by the sectors and professions they belong to. There are sections devoted to variety of career-related materials, as well as information on African countries. All information you require based on the job description and requirements are accessible on the site. If you are looking for a job in higher education on the continent, use our dedicated portal www.africa.edujobs.com. For job market updates, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at AF Jobs Board.
On international fronts, global efforts to reduce emissions face a significant shortfall as combined nationally determined contributions indicate only an 11% reduction in this decade. International leaders stress the urgent need to bridge the gap, aiming for a more substantial 25 to 50% decrease, highlighting the severity of the climate crisis.
Brazil's Finance Minister Fernando Haddad delivered his opening speech virtually at the G20 summit, having recently been diagnosed with COVID-19. Proposing a collaborative approach, Haddad urged nations to unite in implementing measures to address global inequalities, with a key proposal being the taxation of large fortunes. He emphasized the necessity of ensuring that the world's billionaires contribute their fair share in taxes. Acknowledging the progress made in the last decade, Haddad emphasized the persistent challenge of holding the wealthiest accountable for their financial contributions. The call for increased taxation on large fortunes reflects a broader effort to create a more equitable global economic landscape. The proposal aligns with Brazil's unique position as it assumes the rotating presidency of the G20 for the first time in the current year. The G20, comprising the world's 19 largest economies, the European Union and the African Union, serves as the platform for such discussions. As Brazil takes the helm of G20 presidency, the nation pushes for proactive measures to address pressing global issues, combining environmental concerns with the imperative to tackle economic inequality on an international scale.
Thank you for sticking with us. Now let's take a quick recap of our top stories. In higher education, South Africa's higher education faces financial strain. And in sports, Juventus star Pogba banned for doping. In health, new study reveals benefits of fasting beyond weight loss. And in business, gas export nations unite to tackle demand fluctuations. Now, thank you for sticking with us on the AAU TV Mid-Week News. Get interactive with us on our dedicated social media platforms at Association of African Universities. My name is Mamiukwa Utakwanyale, and happy Independence Day to everyone in Ghana once again.